I have none, Tiger Kid. I wish I had kids. I would raise them and I would be happy. I would love to have kids. Okay, so back to this actual picture, though. Back to the actual fucking pictures. So this is all a fucking old group. I'm not really sure what the hell they're doing there. Oh, I need to resize it. Yeah, thanks for telling me that. So the next picture here is a bunch of people taking pictures again, and that is my dad right there. If you can see my mouse cursor, that's actually my dad taking the picture. So I don't know who the rest of these people are. And more people taking pictures, and people dressed up in insanely intricate outfits. Oh, Tim couldn't go to Japan. He has to use a cane to walk around, and we walk like 10 miles a day. He'd fucking die. More of the German guys, I guess, interviewing themselves or whatever. More of the insanely intricate outfits. I mean, I'll get to one here. I think it's ridiculous. Like, these are some crazy fucking outfits, dude. These are insane. And a dog. By the way, pets are relatively uncommon in Japan just for the fact that there's very small space where most people live, and so they can't really take them out on the streets and stuff like that like they can in America. So there's actually, believe it or not, I'm not sure if I got a picture of this or not, but there's actually places in Japan that you can go just to play with puppies and cats. They're just buildings full of puppies and cats that you just play with. And so those actually are, there's a few of those in Japan. And again, I mean, look at that fucking outfit. Jesus Christ. And look at this guy, totally checking her out. He's like, huh, I'm gonna fuck you tonight, goddamn. And so, you know, and then this here looks like the female Woody Allen. Fucking female Woody Allen, I don't know about that. And then, let me see here. And then this guy is checking out her ass. What the fuck? Everybody's ass is getting checked out. I don't know about that one. And so, I mean, look at this fucking outfit, dude. This is insane. Holy shit, man. This ain't some fuck around like, oh, I'm just doing this because I'm bored. This is like fucking, this must have taken like hours upon hours. Jesus Christ. There wasn't really much revealing cosplay. I think the most I saw was somebody with a ripped outfit, and I think it's in the pictures here. They're kind of ripped outfits like jeans and stuff like that. No, there's not a law in Japan where you're allowed to grow up wherever you want to. There's actually on most, I think I have pictures of it, on most of the subways, stuff like that, they say no chikan, which means like molester, groper, stuff like that. And this is because in Japanese trains, it's fucking packed. Like, I can't even put this into words enough that you have no room to move. Like, there was 5 or 6 times where I was in the train where if somebody fucking reached up and grabbed my dick or fucking grabbed my ass, I could not have gotten their hands off my ass or anything like that. I could not have fucking pulled their hands away from me because I literally could not move my arms. So that's how packed it gets on this train. So that's why the train groping is so prevalent, because 1, you can't tell because there's so many people around you, and 2, because of the fact that you literally have no room to move at all. And so, yeah. And yes, it's a cat. Ah. Again, I've said it a few times, but follow me if you want to see more random shit like this, because I'm going to be doing random shit like this, random gaming stuff like that, usually on the weekends. So, more intricate designs. Yeah, this is probably the most revealing any of the cosplay got, was this. So, that's probably the most revealing it got. Oh yeah, phones over there are green. All of the pay phones are green, and they're in little fat boxes like that, not rectangle things. I have seen a Japanese bobtail cat. And more dudes taking pictures, some woman in the back bored off her fucking mind. So this is a forest type thing that's right by the Harajuku Bridge, and you go in it, and it's just this big fucking forest, and they've got kind of paths through it and stuff like that. But it's pretty awesome. It's pretty fucking awesome. Like, they had like huge crowds and stuff like that. Well, it's not that I'm trying to prove myself. I'm trying to shut down rumors before they begin. Because I've had stuff happen in the past where people fucking assume something about me because I don't explain it, and then it spreads like wildfire, and then everybody fucking believes somebody else besides me when it regards something about me, which is fucking stupid. And so that's why I just like to fucking nip rumors in the bud and say, fucking suck a dick. If you want to be a trick, then you can get the fuck out of here double quick. Oh yeah, so this says, this whole fucking sign, all this kanji just amounts to no smoking. This whole fucking thing amounts to no smoking. I think that's a little bit fucking overboard. And I'm not sure what this says. This says forest, or trees, either one. And this says person, and ni usually means, like, if I remember right, it means inside, like going somewhere, like going inside a building, going inside an area or something like that. So I'm assuming it's saying, like, don't go in the fucking forest. So, you know, yeah, don't fucking go in there. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, so there's a huge fucking forest there, and then it goes right into this gift shop. It goes right into the fucking gift shop, which is basically ridiculous. Yeah, by the way, people wanting candy in Japan, good fucking luck, because there's like no goddamn candy in that whole fucking nation. Seriously. You are not going to be able to find candy unless you really look for it. The AMPMs in Japan are all health food. The AMPMs are all health food, and they're not open 24 hours. They do have candy there, it's just really fucking hard to find, as opposed to America where you can get it basically anywhere. Proper way of using chopsticks. One, use chopstick casually. Chopstick is very important in Japanese lifestyle. Japanese chopstick made the history in Japanese table etiquette. Chopstick culture fostered the Japanese food, which very delicate and three-dimensional. One should reconsider the value of using chopsticks. Yes. How to hold chopsticks. Place the bottom chopstick in between the rib. Place the bottom chopstick in between the tip of the ring finger, thumb, and pointing finger, and hold it firmly. Then hold the top chopstick with the thumb, pointing finger, and middle finger. With these three fingers, move the top chopstick and pick the food. Fuck yeah. I actually learned how to use chopsticks a little bit, but I'm still not that great at it. Now, who the fuck would want pickled melon and sake? I can't even imagine that shit. Fuck that. That just looks bad, man. Seriously? I can't fathom how somebody would find that fucking good. That seriously looks like somebody took a shit inside of a bag, covered it with cheese, and then fucking wrapped it up. I cannot fucking even fathom that. Jesus Christ. Now, of course, I'm not trying to be offensive here, because I know that this is probably like super fucking good looking to some people, but you know what I mean. I did not eat at a place called Pepper Lunch, Jackson. No. I hadn't even heard of that. More food that I would probably not eat. Pickled melon and soy sauce. Yeah. Now, this is basically saying that fucking sign says Happy Cat. So the little cute cats that fucking, you know, are just sitting there. And they're only that's about $4.20 worth. Oh yeah, they have cheese. I mean, they got cheeseburgers. They have a bunch of other shit, you know, and everything like that. But the majority of the food places there are rice, fish, steak, stuff like that, you know. Interesting note, it was actually considered bad to eat beef and steak in Japan for a very, very long time. Not because of religion, but just it wasn't that easy to farm as it is in America because of the limited space. So any kind of steak stuff there is usually at a really high price. It's usually a really fucking high price there. And then here's the big cat, which has the exact same sign as the other one, except that little kanji at the end right there means big. So it's the big happy cat, and this costs $11. There were a lot of fucking McDonald's. There was probably about as many McDonald's there as you would find in any town in America. I do have pictures of them, I think from the 2005 trip. There's a fucking lot of them, and they are usually about 2 or 3 stories, and they usually tasted a lot better than the American ones. Interestingly, too, the garbage places where you throw away your garbage has separate holes for the liquid for your drink, for the cup for your drink, and for the plastic from your food, like the plastic wrappers. They all have separate fucking places, which is actually pretty smart to do. It helps with recycling. So, yeah, this is a big fucking cat. Motherfucking huge-ass cat. Yeah, it's kind of like a good luck charm. This coin right here, this thing is how Japanese coins used to be like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. That was like the way that the money looked and stuff like that. So, and by the way, I found out all this stuff because I researched the fuck out of Japan before I went. Again, let me reiterate, I'm not like obsessed with Japan or whatever. I just like knowing stuff. I just like being well read, so to speak. More cats. We got a gold cat. We got a fucking plastic cat. And I believe these ones moved. I think they bobbed around. I'm not sure what Seobon means. It actually was really clean air there. It was really nice. Owls. You have fucking owls. What the hell does that say? It says, whatever the fuck that means. I'm not really sure what the fuck that means. No, cats and dogs are not really that common there at all. Something else there to note, there are no fucking garbage cans. Like, anywhere. Like, seriously, the only places that have garbage cans are arcades and your hotel room. And that's it. If you fucking buy anything, be prepared to carry that son of a bitch around till you get back to your house. The reason why this partially is because it helps with trash on the streets. Like, you could basically eat off of most of the streets there. They are really fucking clean. Like, I can't even like put this out there enough. The streets and the sidewalks are super, super fucking clean. There is no trash, no litter, no gum marks, no anything. They're clean as fuck. The reason why there's almost no garbage cans is because a few years back, I think about 10 years ago, similar to like how we had 9/11 and stuff like that, they had something similar where these people released gas bombs, nerve gas, in the subway system in the trash cans. They put them in the trash cans, so it totally fucking like killed all these people. And so now a lot of the garbage cans that do exist, even in arcades and stuff like that, are shaped so that you can only put small objects in them. So you can only put like, you know, a little ball of trash, a little can, stuff like that, so you can't drop like a fucking nerve gas bomb into it. So a lot of the cans are shaped like that now because of that attack. This is more of the area outside the gift shop and stuff like that. Totally fucking did. This is a Japanese toilet. So if you didn't know, this is a standard Japanese toilet. It's basically a fucking urinal on the ground. There are a lot of advantages to this, and there's disadvantages to this. The advantages is the natural human, like the way that the human body works, it actually cuts off blood flow, and it is actually somewhat damaging to your body to sit on a toilet the way that most Americans do. When you squat in the air like this, no pressure is put on your legs, and so it allows for a lot easier way of you to get the shit out and stuff like that. How you shit in these is you literally squat. Like, imagine doing a squat and exercise, and that's how you shit in these. That's literally how you do it. The disadvantage is and also cleanliness, because you never actually have to sit on the seat. So you never have any risk of anything touching your ass. The disadvantage is if you have diarrhea or explosive shits or anything like that, your pants are getting covered. So that's kind of the disadvantage. Yeah. And, yeah. That's kind of bad. So I mainly use Western toilets when I was there. The toilet paper is behind me. I've got it covered up from where I'm at, but they do have toilet paper there. The second thing is that the American toilets have bidets. I believe that's how you pronounce it, or bidet, I'm not sure, which are usually kind of common in European countries, but not so much in America. So if you're from America, you probably haven't heard of this. But it's this little jet of water that's underneath the toilet seat, and it basically is what wipes your ass so that it gets most of the shit off of your ass with a warm jet stream of water, and then you use toilet paper. And yeah, and they actually have multiple ways. I went to a toilet museum. I went to a toilet museum in Tokyo, and they have all the newest toilets and all the newest toilet technologies. Believe it or not, it was fucking huge. So this is actually, yeah. So this confuses a lot of people. Now, this is kind of a culture change here. This is kind of hard for people that aren't from Japan to get. Well, not hard to get, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there's like suburbs of Japan and stuff like that. The reason this is called sweat is because, of course, to a lot of Westerners, sweat means, you know, nasty, smelling, stuff like that. But in Japan, the idea of sweat translates more to hardworking, working out, being active, stuff like that. So it doesn't really have the connotation of like smelling bad and stuff like that and nastiness that it does here. So that's how they've actually managed to make this brand about as big as Coke is in Japan. And right here, this little thing, this is one of many vitamin C drinks they have. There are a fuck ton of these drinks. Like so many vitamin C, vitamin A type drinks, it's not even funny. Here's the coffee I was talking about, yeah. So here's Fire Coffee. You drink this shit, you will get lit up, fucking pretty much. And this is Tropicana drink, stuff like that. I did not drink this, actually. I don't think well, maybe I did try it. I can't remember. Sprite, again. Another interesting thing, yet another translation that does not fit anything on the fucking can, because that little character right there means water, and I don't see water anywhere on here. So, yeah, these are in a somewhat plasticky. Well, it's usually aluminum or plastic, either one.